Namaste and welcome. What is pranayama and why you may be interested to get to know it? Pranayama is a Sanskrit word which consists actually of two words, which is prana and ayama. Prana is the universal energy. One may believe in it or not, but there is a point of view that everything that surrounds us is full of prana. Sometimes during this sunny day like this, you may see these small shining particles, small shining pieces in the air, and some believe that this is prana, that actually you can see it. As well, prana can be divided into two parts, which is pr. In Sanskrit, this means something that was before. How long before? No one knows. Ana is the smallest particle possible to imagine, smallest piece of the universe. So, prana, it's the universal energy. Ayama, it's to control or to tame. Pranayama means to control, to tame the universal energy. Wouldn't you like to do so? What is the actual point in doing that, you may ask? Well, there is a saying, I'm low on energy or have a lot of energy in the morning, for example. And a lot of people do believe, and the Vedic texts, extremely old, centuries old, they say the same thing. Actually, our energy depends on the amount of prana that we have in our body. So when you are low on energy, when you don't have enough prana, you feel depressed, sad, gloomy, angry. When you have prana in abundance, you feel joy, you feel happy, you feel that everything is possible. But how to make it happen, to have all the time, all this energy? Well, there are a lot of techniques. Some of them are well known, some of them are hidden and are known only to few people. There are different techniques for different aspects of our life. One that calms us, the technique of pranayama. One that gives us a lot of energy. Another one that makes us more focused. One that cools us down, that decreases our temperature. Another that warms us up. It's incredible how many tools actually this world gives us in order for us to achieve what we want. It's for you to choose which technique to use, which practice to use, and to implement it in your life. Overall, there are some rules that apply to all of the pranayama techniques. Some of them have restrictions, some don't, like full yogic breath at all. One of the most important rules that you should never practice pranayama on the full belly. Let some time to pass, 2, maybe 3 hours, depending on your digestion speed and digestion system. Another one is that we should always start the pranayama with a seated position, with a cross-legged, the one position that you may perform. Better to choose the more difficult, but it is extremely important to be able to maintain this position for the amount, for the length of the pranayama that you're planning to practice. And the back should be always straight. This is the incredibly important rule. Another one is that you should never force yourself into pranayama. You should never perform it while feeling like, oh my God, I'm holding my breath, but I cannot anymore, but I need another 2 seconds. Never harm yourself, because one of the most important rules of yoga in the first place, it's ahimsa, not harm. Don't harm yourself. Slowly and steadily you can increase the density and intensity of the practice, but don't try to rush. Next rule, it's don't force the length of the pranayama. You should start with slow and very simple ones, and also very short on time. Maybe you do 5 breaths, start with 12 breaths, and then incorporate these pranayamas more in your life, practice them more, you'll be better, you will become better. You will be able to do it for maybe 4 hours. But don't try to start with 1 hour or even half an hour. It's no use. Next rule, it's never to practice while you're very sick. When you have fever, you're feeling very, very bad, sometimes it's better to rest, to let our body heal itself. Next rule is we start with the exhale. You exhale and then you start your pranayama. Another is that we always breathe with our nose, except some pranayamas in which different it's considered and suggested. And the last but not least is be respectful. Be respectful in everything that you do, but also in doing pranayama. Don't try to do it when you have just 1 minute. Take advantage of this time to get to know yourself a bit better. Respect these techniques that were invented thousands, hundreds of thousands years ago, and you will see the benefits, the fruits that they will bring you. I wish you all the best to discover different pranayama in your life. Namaste.